Okay, so define better.
You get better at shutting down bad ideas.
If things are difficult.
If you're coping, you know that you're improving.
The remembrance of mistakes.
We're playing Jimmy Cards again. Jimmy Cards contains open questions designed to get to know each other better and to build a stronger team, and to trigger exciting discussions that challenge to change. My guests offer their interpretation of the question and give us an answer colored by their personal perspective and experience. That a team continuously dedicates time to experiment and explore how to further improve their ways of working is a core Agile habit. But how do you know? If someone asks you to prove that you have improved, how would you do that? Today's Jimmy card from the red deck reads: how do you know that you as a team are improving for the better?
Okay, so define better. That's the crucial question, because when you listen to guys like Jeff Sutherland and Scrum, it's about producing more in shorter time. But I'm not very interested in building a feature factory. I'm more interested to have a team that works on the right things rather than many things, and take responsibility for the customer experience or the user experience all the way through the product they are making. There's so many teams out there where they haven't even seen their users using the system. So more of a lean team, as I say, or product empowered teams. So how do I know when they are getting better? I see how they communicate with each other, how we as a team communicate. What are we talking about? When are we talking to each other? So those are sort of more soft values, hard to measure. So it's more of a feel-good thing.
What is a good team? A good team could be that you have flow in what you do, and that requires psychological safety. It requires feeling productive. You got the knowledge about the tools that you're using, and you feel intellectually challenged. I guess that's a flow part of being a good team and improving. And the second part is creating value. Of course, you're not existing for your own benefit. You're supposed to create value. And the good thing there is understanding what the customer wants and needs and prioritizing that, of course. Reducing technical debt, of course, and the high rate of production. All these are measurable in one sense or another. I think the best metrics I can understand would be something that could measure how quickly you are to shoot down ideas you're trying out that's not beneficial. The quicker you can shut them down, the better. And that would mirror some kind of psychological safety, some kind of being liberal and having no restrictions on what you do apart from the goal, overall aching goal. I think that would be the perfect metrics, and that's how you know you're improving. You get better at shutting down bad ideas, and still trying them and being happy to try them.
Okay, so I feel that the only way to know that you are improving at all is to reflect and compare yourself to where you were before, both in a team and personally. You have to have a mechanic to see into the past, because your memory can't quite do that. It's very hard for me to actually think about what I was like and what my team was like a year ago. That memory is not reliable like that. So you kind of need to actually see old pull requests or look at the meeting notes from prior, and you just have to remember, oh, we didn't even have this system. Oh, do you remember this project that we did and all the mistakes we made there? You understand why you made those mistakes, but you're also very well aware that you wouldn't make similar mistakes like that because of that project. I think that maybe my answer is the remembrance of mistakes and cherishing them.
I think it's hard to measure, and it's more of a feeling than a hard measure. But basically, I think it boils down to, can you keep up and cope with the work without being burnt out? Can you, as a team member, work as long as you want to? And then I don't mean hours on a day. I mean for months, and keep up. And can you onboard team members? And if a team member wants to leave easily, the longer team lives, the longer product lives, the more you want from the product. We'll always have too much to do, and you will also learn on how to cope with that. I think the combo between having too much to do and always having to struggle with that, you need to, if you're coping, you know that you're improving.
I would say we know that we are improving for the better if things are difficult to some extent. If everything is super easy and super obvious, then maybe we're not improving very much. And I would say we know that we are improving if we talk about it, about what we can improve, and if we follow up on it and talk about what's not working and what's working. Those are some things which give us an indication if we are improving or not.
What's your answer? How do you know that you as a team are improving for the better? Please share in the comments below. Oh, and do you want to be part of a future Jimmy Card episode, contributing with your perspectives and thoughts, replying to one of these questions? Reach out to me on LinkedIn or here on YouTube and I'll tell you more. In the previous Jimmy Card episode, my guests discussed and explored which are the most important traits of an agile organization. And if you missed Henrik Kniberg's talk about test automation in Minecraft using Minecraft, click here. It's truly brilliant. And as always, explore, have fun, and be safe.